Hey, what's up? I mean, it's really late night now. It's around 2 a.m. So, as I mentioned in my last video, that you just don't have to one particular direction to go with. You just need few steps. Once you start moving, eventually it will lead to another few more steps. So that's what I'm trying to doing right now. I mean, I'm not sure about a lot of things, which is, I think it's not very weird to not know a lot of things. Where you begin with, you just need to see your next move. That's what I mean. One should do. I'm really sorry, guys. I mean, it's really hot in here. I mean, the temperature is almost around 35 degrees centigrade, so it's really hot inside. And so I was talking about things that really sometime I take more time to understand by myself that why I'm doing few things. I mean, whenever I just try to begin to to do something, some kind of voice inside your head pops in and starts giving a lot of excuses. These excuses are very vague, but if you look at those excuses as something, as really funny stuffs, and I believe one can able to overcome it in few attempts. So not very sure about where this thing will lead to me, but as I mentioned, I just want to at least to begin with something. I mean, it's really not that convenient, to address all the things that you actually want to implement, but sometimes you have to on the radar realize that okay, something is started, and maybe few more things will eventually start happening connected to this. So and what I want to tell is that, I mean, once you have something inside you which is popping in all the time and saying something that you should do this, but there's a point in where another sound kicks in and says you cannot do it. Won't say directly, but definitely it's gonna give you all sort of excuses. So to keep those excuses in one particular box and just follow what's pops in your heart, and eventually once you're able to cross that little landmark, and maybe you will gain some kind of confidence, which will eventually lead to another landmark and so on. So see, the intentions are not very clear, so just trying to form habit of you know getting regular with something, even if I don't want to do it, still I believe I should push myself. This is somewhat I don't want to do, but still I'm doing, so that it will help the mind to loosen a little bit, because it has made all sort of things that this is I can do, this I cannot do. So when I push myself to something which is not very familiar to the mind, it's gonna be very helpful. Okay, so this is all for today's video. We'll talk about something else. See you guys. Bye.